Ron, the lake is declining. That's the good news, but it's still well above a full pool level. What does that mean for protection measures?
Well, it means that we really have to stage our removal into areas that can be removed. I mean, there's a good portion of the lake that those sandbags are still holding back a lot of water. But in other areas where the land rises up, steeply, we can start clearing some of the protection.
And does that mean that some beaches may be open for the long weekend, for example, while others remain closed?
Yeah, I think your best example of the comparison in Kelowna of gyro to rotary. Rotary is pretty flat, goes out into the lake. We have the protection. Gyro rises pretty quickly, much like Penticton. The beach in Penticton. So there are real differences.
What do people, or what should we be doing with the sandbags? I mean, a lot of people would think, well, why don't we just dump it on the beach, right? It's been sitting there for a while. It's just sand, anyways. But you say there's reasons we can't do that.
Yeah, well, first, it's the law. Under the Water Sustainability Act, you can't dump anything on the foreshore. But there are some practical reasons why as well. So it may just sound like a bureaucratic rule, but if you have a gravel beach, for instance, it tends to be fisheries areas, and that could be a problem. It'll actually impact the fishery. If it's a sand beach, knowing where the sand is from, ensuring it's not contaminated sand. Issues like silting. One of the reasons why we have an advisory is that one of our intakes is more turbid than normal, right? And that turbidity could also be caused by lots of people dumping lots of sand on the foreshore.
What about debris? What should people be doing there?
Well, I think if you're, and I think a lot of this is going to come down to common sense and people know their beach and when their beach, so it's hard to generalize. But if someone is the nature of someone's beach is that it can be cleaned, then I think that the small debris should be put in their green box, much like they would do any other year. Yeah, we're out today. Actually, there are barges out picking up larger, floating docks and larger debris that could pose a hazard to the public that's floating out there.
And boating this long weekend as well. You're sort of advocating a no wake, low wake for boaters.
Yeah, we're trying to ensure that people still can enjoy the water, but do it in a responsible manner. So we've mapped from the whole Okanagan and Cal. We've done mapping to say here are the areas that are sensitive. Here are the areas that wake will damage and are sensitive areas. And we've created maps showing no wake, so within 300 meters not to have wake, and areas of low wake, and areas that are more open. So that again, the boating public, these will be distributed to all the different marinas and yacht clubs. And will be posted at our boat launches so that people get an idea of the areas to stay out of.